Yeah, we've been talking about this oil price issue. However, if we dovetail it back to the reality of our situation, what is happening is not the increase in oil price. What is happening is the decrease or the devaluation of our naira. Oil, for instance, is an international commodity. You can't play around that. It's an international commodity. So what we look at is how much is the price of PMS, because PMS is the one that affects almost all of us. For instance, we have devalued AGO and the other ones, that the one you call diesel. That one has been devalued for years and nobody has been complaining, and the price has been very high comparably to whatever is obtainable in the international market. But when PMS is touched, we all talk. But what has happened is government has consistently been subsidizing the price. So, but unfortunately, because our currency keeps getting devalued, the price looks like it is rising. But if you look at it today as I speak to you, the price of PMS in Nigeria is still around less than $1. It's still around less than $1, about $0.80, $0.8. So, which means it is the same price of petrol that we are buying today, that we are buying during even Jonathan's time. What has changed is the fact that our naira has fallen from 200 naira to $1 to 1,600 naira. So those are the real issues. Now, why are we here? Why we are here is simple. We are not a productive economy. We are a consumption economy. We consume more than we produce, which means we do not earn enough dollars to buffer the naira. So the more we import than export, the more we deplete our dollar. And the more we deplete our dollar, the more we will need more naira to buy the dollar. So when you keep doing that, what we call our balance of trade is negative, then automatically our currency will not be as strong as it should. What Nigerians need to be looking at right now is, as a country, what should we do as a people? We need to be more productive. We need to export more than we are importing. Because right now, it is so bad that almost everything we are doing, including even consumable like food and other things that are being imported, we practically don't do anything here for ourselves. So our economy has been stagnant for the years past. From the years past. And we are now seeing the effect. So it's easy to say, petrol is now 1,200 or 1,100. But clearly petrol is still, in dollar, it's still the same amount that it was under Jonathan then, that it is now. What we have been doing is that we've not been productive. During the time of Jonathan, we are luckier that we were able to have up to over 2 million barrels of 2 million barrels of crude oil that we were selling. Now we sell less than 1.5 million. So we are not earning enough dollar to buffer the naira. And then, like I said somewhere, from the machination of the CBN and the Ministry of Finance, we need to work on how to stop criminality. Because even though we have devalued our currency, they call it float, we have not been able to arrest the criminal component of why our naira is being devalued. What do I mean? Our naira is undervalued. From analysis done, if you buy local product here, and you compare local product in the currency that we are using, in, for instance, an American market to a Nigerian market, you find that what you are buying is about 900 naira here. It's not it's less than what they are buying at $1. So it's actually cheaper. But our naira, I don't know whether I'm making sense, but the value of our currency is so undervalued, and that lies between the people who are managing our fiscal policy and the monetary policy. That is between the CBN and the Ministry of Finance. So we need to ramp up our productive economy. We need to reduce our appetite for imported goods. We need to ensure that, like Korea did in those years, they got to the point where they say, look, whatever we cannot produce, then we do not need. That was what came up with the idea of buy Korea, use only Korea. If you go back to our parents' time, if you go home, go back to the TV your father was using, then you will see Sanyo, you will see JVC, all those ones. Then LG came with their Lucky Gold Star. Nobody was buying. Korea went back, redesigned it. Today, if you go to any home today, you won't see a Sanyo TV again. You are likely going to see an LG TV because they went back, repackaged, and today they are selling to us and we are buying. So we don't make anything, we buy everything. So it's a destructive way for anybody to run an economy.